All right. How's it going, guys? Skoks, Chicago Blackhawks Central here. I'm gonna run down this super weird game tonight. Hawks and Sharks somehow find themselves in a shootout tonight, but I'm gonna go over that right after this. Yeah, so let's take a look at the lineup for tonight. Um, I believe the only absence tonight was Connor Murphy. I'm not sure on exactly what the issue was with Murphy. Let's see here. If I could look back at it and find an update on him. Uh, let's see. Connor Murphy's out. He deals with a lower body injury that seems to be minor. So OP's back this weekend. Hawks play on Wednesday, so we'll see if he's ready to go on Wednesday. Um, if it's something minor, if he just pulled something. But we will see on that. Just going over the lineup, got it out on the bottom here too. But line one, Rem Pitlick, Phil Kurjev, Taylor Radish shows staying consistent. Thank God, there aren't any serious injuries right now to an already depleted uh, lineup, right? But Murphy, that's just a minor thing, so should expect him back. But line two, Blackwell, Dickinson, Anderson, they've all been playing very well. Um, Dickinson, Blackwell, Anderson, good chemistry with those guys, and I like how they're playing. Line three, Reichel, Entwistle, Gutman, also staying consistent with Reichel on that third line. Um, Obviously, disappointing season from Reichel so far, and the line is staying consistent. So it it's not it's not an issue with him juggling lines right now, but you're just not seeing any flashes. Maybe one or two every other game, right? But it's pretty non-existent, and it's not good, right? It's not what we want to see from him. From his stint last year, towards the end of the year there. But we'll see what happens with Reichel. Not sure how he's gonna take himself out, out of this like super slump, right? But super weird. Defensive pairings, Vlasic, Jones. So nice to have Seth Jones back. Thought he was skating weird tonight at times. Just it's only a second game back, and uh, it's expected that you have to get your feet back under him. So probably just getting back in the groove here for Seth Jones, but just something that I picked up. Wasn't skating very well, and we all know that he's a very good skater for a 6'4" defenseman, right? So he's just getting back in the groove here. But second pair, Tenorti and Magna. Magna, Jacob Magna, he's been playing very well since coming in the lineup here, and he was paired up with Tenorti tonight. So Tenorti taking the place for Connor Murphy. So we will see what happens with that. A third pair, Korchinski and Zaitsev. Korchinski also playing a good game again tonight, moving the puck well, skating well. Um, Korchinski seems to have this decent spark in him when he's battling in front of the net or just clearing up the crease after the whistle. Like seeing that from him. He's a 19-year-old rookie, a defenseman, and he's playing pretty tough in the paint there for Peter Mrazek in net tonight. So he was an absolute baller, throughout the whole game. Overtime, shootout, he was spectacular, making all the saves that he needed to make, right? Um, awesome performance from him tonight, Peter Mrazek. Let me jump to the numbers. Let's check on the stats here. So it was pretty reflective early on. Hawks had pretty good puck possession. Uh, I don't think that there's a stat for the puck possession similar to like the video games where it it times the puck possession that you have in the offensive zone, and I think that really shows a lot about the performance of the game, right? Who controlled the puck the most? Um, just looking at time, but shots on goal, 38 by the Sharks. That was an onslaught towards the second half of the game for Peter Mrazek, and he is just standing tall. We'll get to the extension rumors news at the end because there are a lot of extensions to go over. Our three main guys, but I will touch on that later. 25 shots for the Hawks tonight. Started out well, but just not as many shots that you want to see against the worst team in the league. With the San Jose Sharks, definitely need to see just an attacking mindset against a team like that, and really any team, because the talent is just not there right now. So you need to get the puck on net to be competitive. But face-off percentage pretty even tonight. 50.9 for the Sharks, 49.1 for the Hawks. So even in that category. Power play 25% for the Hawks, 1 for 4, 0 for 2 for the Sharks. Penalty minutes 20 for the Sharks and 16 for the Hawks. I believe we had 2 fights tonight. Cole Gutman and Jared Tenorti, the Bruiser. Uh, he he's a monster when he gets a hold of your jersey. Um, definitely bad news for the opponent when he gets a hold of you. But good fights from both of our guys tonight. Cole Gutman defended Reichel, got hit from behind there, so he stepped in immediately. Like seeing that from him. But good stuff on the fight department right tonight. Hits 32 hits by the Sharks, so played physical tonight. 21 hits from the Hawks, block shots 21 from the Sharks, 8 from the Hawks, giveaways 3 for the Sharks, 8 for the Hawks, takeaways 3 for the Sharks, and 13 for the Hawks. So um, up and down game, second half of the game, but I'll get into scoring actually. I think that explains it a little better, but just a weird game that you didn't expect to see. Finals 2-1, and we go to a shootout, right? You would think that a few pucks trickle in here, and we definitely hit our fair share of posts tonight. And I believe the Sharks also hit 1 or 2 posts. So this could have been a uh, very different game here. But looking at the scoring, first period, Cole Gutman getting on the board here, assisted by Ryan Donato and Kevin Korchinski. Love seeing him get on the board, and that's always nice for the rookie. It's about 10 minutes and 41 seconds into the first period. It was a rebound from Korch at the blue line. Gutman, he tried going between the legs, getting a shot off, and it just bounced and slithered past Mackenzie Blackwood in that for the Sharks. Bit of a lucky bounce there, but it found its way in, and that's a good goal for him for Gutman. And the only other goal of the game was for the Sharks, right, to tie it up 1-1 in the third period. about 5 minutes in there, snapshot from Blackhawk legend Ryan Carpenter, only his 2nd goal of the season there, but, super sloppy game, 2nd half, thought I thought they played tough though, right? Obviously, to keep it such a low-scoring game, it was physical and they toughed it out. Peter Mrazek, obviously the MVP of the game, for most games. He's an absolute baller in net. Uh, he's very, very impressive. And let's see who finished out the shootout. It was Boris Kachuk. Almost forgot about him, but Boris, he has one or two plays, right? A game where he just turns on the jets and puts on a slick move and he gets a good shot off. But this time it was in the shootout there in the ninth round, and he puts on a nice move on Blackwood, tucks it in, I believe, bottom left corner, and uh, nice to see for him, right? Little showboaty at the end, but that's all cool. 3 stars of the game. Peter Mrazek, number 1 star, obviously. Save percentage 97%. Uh, let's see. 2nd star of the game, Boris Kachuk with the shootout winner. Cole Gutman with his 1 goal. So all 3 Hawks. That is awesome to see. That pretty much wraps up the Sharks and Hawks game. But I'm gonna check the updates from the Newswire, right? The extensions. So we have 3 extensions, 3 guys that we thought might be on the move at the trade deadline, but it's not looking likely now. Um, so let's start with the first player. Nick Foligno gets his extension, which we were all wondering if he was going to get that or not. But let's see here. It's a 2-year contract for Foligno, $4.5 million salary cap hit, and I'm not sure what it is on Cap Friendly, but we could have a signing bonus in there. But that's all right for him. But obviously makes sense to me. Someone that's a great locker room guy for not only the young players, but pretty much the whole team. He's very vocal. He's a vocal leader for us, and I love seeing him stick around. So that is awesome to see. Pre-game, before the game started, not too long ago, Jason Dickinson gets his extension, also a 2-year contract for 4.25 million AAV, so per year. Let's check out the breakdown from Camp Friendly here. In 2024, 2025, $1 million signing bonus, so $3.85 million base salary towards the cap. So not too bad at all, right? For the year he's having right now, and we'll see how that continues in 2025, 2026. Let's see here, $1 million signing bonus and 2.65 base. So very, very affordable contract and a an excellent depth piece to have on this team, right? As we transition to a stage where we might be bringing on some more talent, some more contracts, but we'll get into that later down the road here. But that's the second extension of the uh, season here, right? Or in recent days, and a bit of a nugget from Kevin Weeks earlier today, before the game started. I also had a feeling that this might be possible, but let's see here. He says Peter Mrazek has been very consistent this year in goal for the Hawks. He loves being there. Has been a good fit. Enjoys working with goalie coach Jimmy Waite. There's mutual interest with him and club exploring a deal to stay in Chicago. So we'll see if that gets done for Mrazek. maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Because he's just been such a baller in that. I could definitely see a team getting very, very desperate for a goalie, depending on their playoff status, right? If they're a team looking to go far in the playoffs, you really need a solid goalie tandem for the playoffs there, and we will see what happens with Mrazek. He's an awesome goalie, but we'll see where that goes. Looking towards the end of the week here, Hawks are on tomorrow, playing the Buffalo Sabres. I believe this is an earlier game too. This is 6:30, so that's beautiful. 6:30 p.m. Um, for the Hawks and Sabres, and I think a bit of a nugget just came out right now. Let's see. I think that was from Ben Pope. Let me take a quick look at that. It's right here. Let's see. At Pope, no post-game update on Zaitsev. He and Murphy are both questionable for tomorrow at Buffalo because Zaitsev did go down, I believe, in the third period, or it might have been late second period, but he did not return to the game. So we will see where that goes with Zaitsev. Let's see. Ben Pope, also Luke Richardson, quote, "It was interesting, that's for sure. We found a way to get it done. It wasn't a pretty night for both teams." That pretty much sums it up. Ugly game, but Hawks win 2-1 in the shootout. Peter Mrazek, baller, and we will see where we go with him and his near future here. But we'll be back tomorrow night to recap Hawks and Sabres. So we'll see you tomorrow, and let's go Hawks.